Blade was in the closet.
That must be the director's cut.
Yeah.
Blade was.
Where was Runner?
That's his sidekick, and so that it's in his backpack.
Blade and Runner.
And he just busted open the closet.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And then that ended cliffhanger.
I want to see this movie again.
Spoiler alert.
Again. Yeah.
If you're a geek, have a listen. Read up the news. This week's edition. Talking movies, games, TV, and comics. Turn it up. Feel the Geeks podcast. It's the Feel the Geeks podcast. It's the Feel the Geeks podcast. It's the Feel the Geeks pod. Feel the Geeks. You're listening to the Feel the Geeks podcast.
Hello and welcome to episode 193 of the Field of Geeks podcast. I'm Josh.
I'm Bill.
And Megan.
I'm Steve.
All right, guys. Well, this is great. Full house, pretty much.
Yeah.
Lounging. Yeah. How's it feel? Pretty good? You feel like you're on a dating show or something? Or
I feel like I'm on a casting couch.
casting couch?
Casting couch.
I didn't want to.
It.
It's okay, we're explicit. It's all right.
I didn't want to get into my college years, but $20 is $20.
Hey,
So
you had to get by, man.
You know.
You had to get by.
I'm just kidding. I never went to college.
But $20 was still $20.
Pizza money.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, we got a lot of great topics to talk about today. First off, just to get into it, James Earl Jones is retiring his voice as Darth Vader, so
Yeah.
Lucasfilm can do whatever the hell they want now.
So now, are they still going to use it and do like that whole like deep fake thing where like they did with?
I think, yeah,
Previous
they're
people
going to
or-
manipulate with the AI technology and all that. And I think they are gradually trying to get rid of the Darth Vader character. Not get rid of it, but just, don't want to overdo it. So that'll eventually, they won't need it probably. But yeah, that's the plan basically there. But yeah, 40 years voicing Darth Vader.
Well, it's well-deserved retirement. I mean,
Yeah.
the guy's like, what, 90? Something like that?
Yeah, he is 91.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I thought he was dead for a while. And
I thought he was too, and then they did
Yeah.
Coming to America.
yeah.
I was like, oh shit, he's still alive. Okay,
Yeah,
good for him.
sadly, yeah, he was underutilized in that film, as well as a lot of other things. But
There's a lot of things wrong with that film.
yeah, right. It was nice to see him again. So I think he does a lot of stage stuff, but he's not really in movies much anymore. But yeah, as a kid, I guess I don't know if any of you thought he was actually in the suit, because you could easily think that, but it was like a totally different actor.
Yeah. It's weird to like go back and look at the screen testing stuff they did for the original Star Wars
Yeah, because he had to actually recite the lines. The actor.
David Prowse was
Yep.
actually doing the lines, and
Oh,
it
that's
was
right, yeah.
it was so weird.
Yeah. Like you couldn't
Just-
say, yeah, he was doing all the dialogue and you're like, I'm not scared of this guy at all.
Kind of like a vaguely Australian accent or something
Yeah.
like that.
It's like some dude named Kevin was just in a Darth Vader outfit. Not intimidating whatsoever.
Right? Yeah. But
No
yeah,
offense to most people named Kevin.
no, of course not.
No.
Of course not. I don't know if you ever saw, you're familiar with Triumph the Insult Dog, comic dog? Okay, did you ever see when he went to the premiere of Phantom Menace? It was on Conan's show.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he talked to the dude in Darth Vader. He's like, which one of these buttons calls your parents to come pick you up?
Oh, man.
And then there was one lady who was pregnant. And he was talking to the belly like, this is the last time you're going to see female genitalia. You don't know about Triumph?
I
Oh, you
love
got it.
Triumph.
Look it up. Come on. I'll send you some clips.
It's probably too young. Oops, sorry.
You think so?
What year was that?
I was like, Phantom Menace was 99. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the 90s,
Yeah.
2000s.
come on.
Triumph the Insult comic dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's still doing
Pretty
things. So,
She's probably in middle school, so no.
but yeah, that's something. All our heroes are getting older as we are, I guess. So yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe he's 91 years old, James Earl Jones. But yeah, that man's got a voice.
Yeah.
CNN, the original CNN voice, and he always in interviews thought, why would they want a stutterer to be the voice? Because he had a stutter, and so it's remarkable to grow up with that probably made fun of. Who knows? And then it's this iconic voice that you can't miss it. And then if someone else voices it, in a heartbeat, that's not him. So
I first saw him act outside of The Voice in Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, right. And which was a villainous role too. Yeah. Yep. He did that right after that. Huh? Wow. That was
80 maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sounds right. Yep. Man, iconic. Yeah. Coming to America, the good one.
The good one, not the shitty remake or whatever it was. Sequel.
Field of Dreams. Yeah. You've seen Field of Dreams, right? Okay. Good.
Sandlot.
That's right.
Oh.
It was the scary neighbor that everybody avoided.
Yes. Hunt for Red October.
Hunt for Red October.
Gotta love that movie. Yeah. Classic. But yeah, he'll be missed. Yeah. Hopefully he'll show up movies still, and they don't totally destroy his voice.
I actually thought it was kind of cool what they did in Obi-Wan, when the mask was like broken,
that.
where it was like a mix of his voice and Hayden's.
That was
really cool.
Yeah,
that was terrifying, actually.
Yeah,
yeah. Like that was good. Yeah, that was a nice little marriage of the two voices. Some quick news, possibly Constantine 2. This just got announced. It's finally happening after 2005, the first film starring Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I was going to say it was a long time ago.
Right, yeah. Never would have guessed this would happen, but yeah. Tilda Swinton played a Archangel Gabriel in it, and then Peter Stormare, is that how you say his name? He played Lucifer.
Dormar or something
Yeah,
like that.
he's always playing a quirky guy. Armageddon, he was that Russian on the space station, and Fargo, I think, was his first big role. He was the blonde dude who just had no emotion. I don't know if they're bringing those people back. I have Constantine. I don't think I've ever seen the movie entirely. So has any of you here seen it entirely?
It's one of my favorite films.
Is it? So it holds up pretty good still.
I'd say so. It's very, very different from the comic book character.
See, I've read the comic. I've never seen the movie.
Right. That's been the biggest complaint. He wasn't exactly like the comic. Like he didn't have the blonde hair, the British accent.
Yeah, it's way different from.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
It's a little more like
I like
Neo meets Men in Black.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's the character like in the Justice League Dark and stuff like that. It's totally different. Like
right.
From Legends of Tomorrow, things like that. I mean, it's a totally different character from that, but I think Keanu Reeves did a good job with it.
Yeah.
And Tilda Swinton was kind of, hit or miss. I mean, it was kind of different, but
yeah, I usually like everything she's in. I mean, this was like, a long time ago, but lately in her career, it's like every part she's played has been very interesting. Yeah. So I don't. Do you recall
Shia
her
LaBeouf
character?
was in it?
Yeah, I don't know if
her character supposedly got obliterated.
Okay,
but she's an angel, so I don't know.
Right, they could bring her back. I mean, she's star power, so I would say that would be pretty cool. Kiva Goldsman will write the screenplay. Bad Robot is producing. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I think a lot of people have been calling for another Constantine film. So that just goes to show you they're not ready to just start over again with with the guy from CW or a guy similar anyway in looks.
I feel like that movie put A Perfect Circle back on the map because it had that song in it that everybody loved.
Oh yeah,
that's what I loved about it. So it'll be interesting to see.
What song was that? Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
I know it. It's okay. You can put me on the spot. Stop it.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I can hear you in my head.
Just, never mind. I'm not going to say
Hold on. I know it. I know the song, but I'm not going to sing it because...
Steve will.
Passive.
Okay.
That's what it is.
I do remember the one you're talking about now.
Back on the map because everybody was trying to download that song when that movie came out.
Yeah, gosh, I got to go back to that. I have it. I have it on DVD, so I'll pull the dust off that and watch.
Yeah.
Cloverfield 4, another sequel. 2008 Cloverfield. This was like found footage movie. Maybe the biggest one after Blair Witch came out, I would say.
Yeah.
Everyone here go see it in the theaters at all, or see it in general?
I did.
Yeah, I did too.
I know the whole concept of the first one was trying to make like an American based, big like kaiju monster or whatever you want to call it, because I think the director was even like, well, Japan has Godzilla, what do we have?
Right.
Kind of thing. other than the shitty remake Godzilla. But
That was bad. The 98 or whatever
yeah, I
it
thought
was.
the first one was really good. 10 Cloverfield Lane was way different.
Yes.
Kind of movie. It was more of like a psychological
Right.
thriller thing, but that was still
It was like
really
a third
good.
person recount or whatever. And like I was saying before the show, the sequels to Cloverfield, there's never been one actually written for the Cloverfield franchise. It's all been like spec scripts or already, once developed. So, The Cellar was a script they used for the Cloverfield Lane film, and they just threw the Cloverfield monster into it basically. Yeah. So, other than that, it's its own story, really, and it's quite intense, especially John Goodman, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oof,
you should watch 2 first if you're going to watch it, because that's how I started.
Oh, you watched the second one first.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And I swore I asked somebody within the cast because I was confused
Right.
about how they were all connected.
Yes.
They're not really, they're not
It's a
They're all,
spiritual
like,
sequel,
in the-
they say, to the first one. The third one,
Is it?
2 will mess with your mind a little bit.
Yeah.
You're going to go back and forth.
yeah, because it's
first
like
one. It's
there's like funny moments, but then it's the tone shifts all over the
Yes.
place, but in a good way. It's just you're never comfortable. Let's say.
Yeah, that's a good way to put
Yeah,
it.
I would say
Not
that.
boring either.
Yeah.
No,
Because if it was boring, then,
it's
you know.
it's very good. Yeah.
John Goodman's just terrifying in that movie
Yes.
too.
He's great in anything, though. I
Oh
think.
man,
yeah.
he's been everywhere. Yeah. The third one was also like a spec script called the God Particle, and that was like a Netflix release, which they had the trailer during that year's Super Bowl, and then the big surprise after the Super Bowl was over was it dropped on Netflix. Fortunately, a lot of people didn't dig it too well. I didn't see it. Did you?
I didn't see that
Did
one.
anyone see it?
still haven't seen
Okay,
it.
I haven't either. So it probably doesn't even really
It's
need to be seen, I guess. If
it's one of those ones that's been
you
sitting
want to
on
just stick
my-
to like the good stuff, yeah.
It's been like sitting on my Netflix list for
Yeah.
years.
It's
probably
the Karate
like
Kid
the very
3
end.
of the Cloverfield franchise,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Until they make a series and they'll make it all better and
Yeah.
all that.
I'd heard they were doing that at one point too. I guess maybe that kind of fell through.
What's that?
They were going to do like a TV series based on Cloverfield.
Oh, yeah, very possible.
I
yeah.
don't know if it was like a Netflix. thing
TV's
or
so
what.
rich now, everything's going to have a series, it seems. Like Star Wars definitely is television now. We don't even know when we're going to get a film. Keep getting teased, and it just keeps not happening. But that brings us to our next topic, Blade Runner 2099, 50 years after 2049, which was the follow-up film. Came out a few years ago. This will be a Amazon Prime Video release. So it's a sequel series to the original Blade Runner and 2049 limited series. I like that. I think it's a contained story. Don't worry about all these seasons and stuff. But I know out of all of us, for sure, Steve's a big Blade Runner fan.
Love Blade Runner.
Yeah, so this must be pretty exciting for you.
Yeah, very. I
Yeah.
just I watched 2049 again, probably twice in the last month.
Beautiful movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
Soundtrack, everything.
It's a go-to when I'm really bored.
Yeah. They really did well to honor the first one, I thought,
yeah.
and like the first one, I don't think it was a big box office hit, but that's fine. We still got it. So, and I love the filmmaker. I mean, he went on to do Dune, and the second Dune's coming. So,
And there's an animated
yes,
one that's out. I think it's on HBO Max.
yes,
I'm
that's
about
right.
halfway through it right now.
Is that
awesome?
where does that fit into the?
I want to say it's before 2049.
Okay, so it's a filler. That's good. Yeah, pretty good animation. What's the style?
Man,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Is it like anime or is it
It's
something
not
different?
quite anime.
Yeah.
It's almost like Alita
Oh, okay,
Battle Angel or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
nice,
I mean, it's a solid animation.
sweet,
Really cool. Great voice acting.
great.
Pretty well done.
Awesome, that's great. Yeah, Ridley Scott will be producing this one, who of course directed the '82 film in its many versions, I guess. How many cuts were we up to in that original film?
63, I think.
63.
Almost
Yeah.
as old as I am.
61 was really good.
61 was great.
Yeah, but you needed 62's ending, I thought. Yeah.
You just mash it
Yeah.
all together.
Right.
I don't know what they're talking about. Do you know?
Yeah, I totally got it.
Hopefully people out there know. Well,
I've never seen Blade Runner.
Really? It's I
And
don't-
the thing that sucks, I mean, you guys make the mention of like the different, versions of it and stuff. I'm like, when 2049 came out, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go back and watch the first one eventually.
You're
And then
like,
I found it.
what?
It's like Apocalypse Now. There's like,
Yes, it's the final cut. Is that
versions
the
of it.
one
The
that's
final
the
cut
best?
I would watch.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
but is there like across the whole thing? Like, has there been stuff taken out, or is there one complete?
Yeah, so there's one that no, the final cut. What you're going to get there is pretty much everything.
Okay.
You're not going to get anything. You're not going to miss out on anything.
I gotcha. Okay.
49's great. I mean, it's just it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that in the theater, so it was really nice.
I enjoyed 52.
52.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was that ending though. I mean, you explained to me how that ending went. I don't understand.
Yeah. What would you like about it best, Megan?
Give us your pros and cons.
Yeah.
So there was this one guy.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yep. And then he met this other guy. And they like duked it out. And then one guy died.
Oh, they showed off their John Wayne collections.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yes.
In his mom's basement.
Oh man.
And then Blade was in the closet.
That must be the director's cut.
Yeah.
Blade was
Where
in
was
it.
Runner?
That's his sidekick. And so that it's in his backpack.
Blade and Runner.
Busted open the
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. And then that ended cliffhanger.
I want to see this movie again.
Spoiler alert.
Again. Yeah.
Now I do.
Blade and Runner.
Oh.
Get him, Runner. You got a blade. Oh my god, that's good.
It's been one of the rejected comics. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think, what was it? Wesley Snipes and Ezra Miller were in that one. Blade and Runner. It's a horrible joke. I'm sorry.
Oh god. Well, there's no release or production start date for this series or this movie Megan's talking about. But yeah, I'm waiting it. So hopefully VHS comes out.
Yeah, for sure.
One copy.
It's on YouTube Red.
Put it into production.
Yep.
Awesome on Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch. There
We'll
we
get
go.
into that, right?
Oh, God.
All right. Well, yeah, moving into like movies. Knock at the Cabin. This trailer debuted, I think this week. What are you guys' thoughts on this trailer? This is M. Night Shyamalan's next film. So he didn't write it, I believe. So
Oh,
He's
darn it. I like it when he
directing
writes.
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
sarcasm or
No.
oh yeah,
No.
you do.
Yeah, because he wrote Unbreakable, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. I
he
mean, he's
wrote
written a lot of great things. It's just the problem with him, and I think it's happening to Jordan Peele, is everyone wants that twist now, and I don't know if it's the directors wanting to go there or it's the audience, pushing them to do that. It's like that's the problem. Like everyone's saying, I didn't see Nope, but
I haven't seen it
everyone's
yet
like, oh yeah, it was better than Us, but still, Get Out's the best. And it's like that. I think that's the problem when your first film's like such a big hit, and it's like, how do you follow that up? Do you keep doing these twists? And I heard Us was a big stretch, and I didn't see Nope, but it just reminded me of Jordan Peele because of M. Night, his whole career. Every movie he did had a twist, So
Yeah.
I saw
and
it twice in the theater.
did you?
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it was
You
pretty
pick
good.
up anything different?
No, I saw it within I think 2 or 3 days of each other too.
Wow.
But yeah, it was I liked it a lot. But you're right. I mean, like him and Mr. Shamalama Ding Dong.
Yes.
They get shoehorned into this
Right.
genre, right?
Is it they're choosing? That's the big question.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think give them a break. Let them do what they want.
Right.
Yeah.
If he wants to throw the twists type stuff, great, let him.
Yeah.
But don't make it feel forced,
Right.
because I feel bad then.
Like this film could probably will have a twist, I imagine, but it's based off a book. Is that right?
Yeah, it's based off of a 2018 novel called The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay. I have no idea. I've never read the book or anything like that. Never heard
There's
of
a guy I follow on YouTube. He said that it's addicting. He had he was driving at the time. He had to keep pulling off the side of the road to read it, but he loved it. He said you got to read it. You got to read it like in one sitting, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not driving though. So thankfully he pulled aside and did the right thing. But yeah,
the trailer looks phenomenal. I mean, it's
beautiful.
It's got the
that
perfect
work?
mix of
Will that work?
Yeah, sorry, I was blocking him, and I think
Oh,
he's getting
okay.
irritated
Sorry.
with
I'm
it,
not getting
so
irritated with it.
I'm gonna look down.
That's fine. You're all. You're all good.
Oh, God.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I was there, sir. Yes.
Oh, this makes the casting couch comment even better.
I know, right? Right.
Anyway,
Yep.
but yeah, the trailer. I don't know what Steve's doing back there.
I put it against my heart. See if it was still working.
Boom, boom.
I feel like I'm being interviewed.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Kind of are.
Hey, welcome to E. Megan, you just picked up 2 awards tonight. This is
I
incredible.
did remember for
Yeah.
Blade Runner.
Oh, Blade and
Blade
Runner.
Blade
yeah.
Runner 52.
That's
Yes.
a movie
Yeah.
that I'm promoting. Which would have been a great segue because my actors also like to spit on one another.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Yes.
What?
What? Okay.
It's the whole Chris Pine drama.
Oh, I hadn't heard about this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually took it out of the show, but I didn't do it. I didn't have enough time to research. But
I know.
do you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, let's have it. I want to hear this.
No, then
We'll finish this and we'll tell.
Yeah.
Pine and what's his name? Harry Styles?
Yeah,
Okay, I heard about that.
Mick Jagger wannabe. Yeah,
Oh, I hadn't heard. Okay.
but yeah, well, yeah. Pick
So
up.
anyway,
Sorry.
the
Based off the book. Yeah.
trailer looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got that nice little like serenity, and then moves into a
Yeah.
kind of creepy
Yeah, like what the
looking
hell?
thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's a family film, and then all of a sudden, like, okay.
It's
Comes
Dave Bautista. I think Dave Bautista and Rupert Grint are in it.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure who the other actors are.
Oh, I do.
Well, I know what their names are. I just don't.
Oh.
Well,
Right.
not really know what their names are, but
I don't know what
Well, one of the dads he was in Frozen, one of the voices.
Yeah,
and
he's
Matrix, the latest
Olaf.
Matrix.
And Mindhunter.
no, I'm just kidding.
I still haven't seen that. I gotta see that. I know. Are they bringing that back?
I can't ever
I think
pronounce.
so now, yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
No, they're not.
Mindhunter?
I
thought they were.
He said he's putting it on.
Chris
a
Angel Mind
permanent-
Freak.
He's putting it on a permanent hiatus. I've not seen anything else about it. There's people who desperately want it to come back, like me. I
Me too.
really want it to come back because they left it in such a spot.
Yeah.
I mean, not
time for the BTK killer, you know? Let's
Thank
roll.
you.
Oh, yeah.
The whole series, they're teasing BTK, and why does that sound like a boy band?
Teasing BTK. That's a K-pop band, right?
Yep.
Oh,
It's very close to
BTS.
BTS.
Yes.
Anyway,
Oh,
You never had the BTK meal at McDonald's?
Oh God. Just a
It's
finger.
a little overdone.
It's like Dahmer. Eat it.
anyways, the guy is, I can't pronounce his last name, but it's Jonathan
Yeah.
Groff.
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 John Groff, yeah.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to say it wrong. So,
It's a good cast. It looks like a beautiful film. It doesn't look like one of his films, really. I mean, it looks
No.
like it could be someone. It could be like Jordan Peele's next film. We don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah. You think you guys will see this in the theater?
I think, well, theater maybe not, but
Yeah. Well, yeah. Either
I mean,
way,
I'll
see it.
have to see a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I might.
Looks promising.
We'll see.
What do you think?
I had this huge plan to go see a bunch of horror movies in the theater, and then I never did. So
I
maybe
know.
this will be the
Time gets away from
this
you.
will be the exception. Maybe I'll go see it.
Yeah, it looks really good. So yeah, I'll take my family and see. No, I won't do that.
yeah, probably not. Even.
See, it could be worse, kids. Jeez. Our cabin's off a lake. Yeah, that looks great. Yeah, getting, well, no, actually, Megan, would you like to bring up the next topic? It's a movie coming out.
Don't worry, darling.
Actually, it's out. Yes.
Yeah, it
yes.
is out.
A lot of drama.
In select theaters only. So if you live where we live, you're probably not going to find it.
That'd be a Fathom event, maybe.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think it's set to come out on Is it set to come out on a streaming platform? I would think so.
I think so,
I'm just
eventually.
not
Yeah, for
which
sure.
one. I didn't do my research on that. There's a lot of drama surrounding this film. I am inclined to believe that it is partially made up to promote the film, and that's actually what a lot of people are saying on
Really?
social media.
Yeah.
Is that it's just a giant hoax to help promote the film, to help get people interested in it.
Yeah.
I haven't personally seen it. I've seen pieces of it, you know, the previews. It does kind of look like it's a psychological thriller. Don't know if that's what it's categorized as. But yeah, I mean, the drama around it is, Shia was fired from the movie because he didn't get along with, I believe her name is Florence.
Florence Pugh.
Yep. Who plays the new Black Widow.
Right, but
in the Marvel
Shia
films.
says that that's not true, that, they left on good terms. He's even released text messages between
Yes.
him and Florence. Florence, of course, hasn't said anything. There's a little bit of drama surrounding her, too, that maybe her and Olivia aren't getting along because she showed up to the premiere late and they kind of stay away from each other. But then there are moments where they are friendly. And, then there's that whole Harry and Chris don't get along, and that's where Spitgate came into play.
Right. It was like at a premiere in Italy or something.
The film festival. So, but, they've all come out. Well, not all of them. I think Florence, for the most part, has stayed very quiet. She hasn't said much of anything.
Yeah, she's distanced herself.
Smart.
Yeah.
But Olivia, on the other hand, she's come out and said that the Spitgate's not true. Harry, I think, released a statement saying that it wasn't true.
And Chris did too, I
said
think.
It wasn't true. And I did see it a couple times. I don't see anything.
I only seen like the I think the one I shared to our group, the dinosaur like spitting on him over Harry Styles' face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
he maybe said something through his teeth, perhaps.
Oh, right.
That was funny. I don't know. Like,
it could have been,
a side joke.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, it
what
already
saw.
had bad press behind the scenes going for it, because it broke basically her relationship with Jason Sudeikis. And that's another thing, I guess. I don't know if this is 100% true, but I think Florence Pugh was dating Zach Braff at the time of production.
Yes.
He's friends with Jason Sudeikis, and so that was kind of a rift there. And then she had the no asshole policy, basically pointing fingers at Shia, especially after, like, she just brought up stuff like, why are we bringing this up? Just promote your film. You don't need to bring him up, because then he came up and said, hey, I got video proving you wanted me to stay on this film. And it's like, and I guess he's in a state of recovery. So he's like, I don't want to appear to be this hard to work with person. I mean, I'm sure there is some like accounts that make him that way, but for her to just maybe take advantage of it, like who's going to believe who type of deal. I don't know.
There was some issues with scheduling, and I think that was in the text messages that were shown where, Shia was there and he was doing a read through, but Florence wasn't, and Florence probably had her own things going on. I think maybe somebody passed away or something of that nature, and so it could have been. I do think that Shia is, slightly short-tempered, so it may have been a thing where I'm here
just
to work,
do it.
and if you're not going to be here, then I'm just not going to be here, and I think maybe it got to that point.
Yeah.
But I don't,
I
think...
I know every film's got, their moments behind the scenes. I think there's just so much gossip with this one.
Yeah.
So, maybe it's not fair, but it's just like they keep, bringing it back up by, saying, I fired him. It's like, you didn't really need to even talk about him. Like, just talk about the film. Of course.
The population.
Because, we might be on Jason's side, of the whole, if we're into that,
Some of it I think is her.
Yeah.
Some of it I think was calculated. I'm not saying that it is now, but we definitely took it and ran with it for sure.
Right.
You can't blame celebrities.
I think she's kind of tries to be very righteous and my shit don't stink type of attitude. And it's like, well, you're flawed like everybody, and you shouldn't have said like you fired this guy or whatever else happened, but the film itself, I don't know. So far it is a hit. I mean, it has made pretty good money. Just opened probably Thursday night, I'm guessing. It looks good, but with a lot of critics, it's just making me want to wait longer to see it. But for others, all this drama, it might be bringing them to the theater. I mean, maybe that's...
And if that was the intent, you know what? Good on her.
Yeah.
It obviously worked.
Right.
Drumming up publicity.
Yeah, right.
The unfortunate piece is that you really hurt someone else's feelings and I think that's the only part that bothers me.
Kick them while they're down, kind of, trying to recover.
He's already trying to turn himself around. And
kind of a dick
really
move,
is an amazing actor.
Oh, he is, yeah.
And he's really trying to turn himself around. And so if you really did something to be, that was vindictive, then I'm just like, I cannot support your movie.
I always thought he was a great actor. Even even if the movie was in, it was the material overall. Like he brought it. Even Indiana Jones Crystal Skull, I thought he did good in that for what he had.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was able to carry it.
Were fine. The writing was just
Right. Yeah. So yeah, for sure. And he did that tank film, which is so good. I can't remember it offhand. Brad Pitt was in it. John Barenthal.
Dunkirk?
What's that? No,
Wasn't Dunkirk.
but it was in that.
It was kind of like a period.
World War II. Yeah.
World War II period.
It's not called Tank. I can't remember what it's called, but it's really good. It's really good.
Look that up.
Very gritty. I think he pulled his own tooth out for that part. I don't know why. Like,
Yikes.
dude, you can put a little green on it.
He was in a movie on Netflix with Dakota Johnson that I really liked too. I was trying to look it up. But even aside from that movie, which I can't find it, maybe you can look for it. But when COVID hit, some of the actors went on and did a screen read or a script read of what was that movie called? Why can't I think of it? Gosh. Anyways, he was in it. He was reading in it, and they did it on Zoom, and it was really for everyone to look at. And they're just reading character parts. I cannot think of it right now, but
Fury.
Yep.
The tank one.
That is good. That is really good.
he was the only one that I thought, because they had Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, and he was the only one that I felt like really got into character, even through Zoom. Like he's in his car, he's smoking a cigarette.
Right.
What script did they read?
I know what you're talking about. I think I just can't.
But like he actually felt like he was.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Is that it?
No way. No.
I think it was.
Oh, yes, I get it. Yes, they were doing like celebrity recast kind of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
gotcha.
Yes,
That's
I know what you're
exactly
saying
what it
now.
was.
Yeah.
And
The high table read.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was great.
Those are fun, yeah, because they do it with all other movies, and it's cool to see other actors take on the parts, and yeah, that's really neat. Yeah, I don't know. Are you wanting to see this film? Are you gonna wait?
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Till it comes out. I'm just.
It seems like it's been done though. Stepford Wives, remember that? There's original and there's a Nicole Kidman one.
The Nicole Kidman one is what I saw. So
Yes, so that's what reminds me of. So it's not like original entirely idea. I'm sure this got its own twist. Obviously, Chris Pine, all actors involved. It's shot beautifully, so it had a lot going for it. But then once this all started, who knows if it trickled into what critics thought of the film. I mean, it plays with your mind. It's hard to get things out that these people have done, and it's like, I don't know if I can see past that.
Right.
But I still got a job, so yeah, it sucked. I don't know, or it was good. Moving into TV.
Or it was good.
Yes, exactly. Dahmer, this Disney Plus series, right? Yeah,
Netflix.
No, Netflix. I'm kidding.
Oh, I was like this.
Disney Plus.
God, could you imagine
Terrible
that being on
joke.
Disney Plus?
Oh my god.
Well, they got the Dark Winnie the Pooh coming out, so it's out.
That looks so
Even though
good.
that's like public domain, so
it's not.
It's not Disney, but yeah. Go ahead, Megan. Sorry. You're the only one that's seen it so far, right?
No.
Or you did it. I'm sorry.
I've seen 3.
Yep.
The first 3 episodes.
Right.
And I'm on just about to start episode 5. So have you seen
Okay.
it?
Not yet. We're going to start it today.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this is based off the Jeffrey Dahmer from early '90s, was it, or late '90s, mid '90s? I don't know.
He died early 90s.
Yep, in prison. Yeah.
So this was
80s.
a lot of his most of his crimes I think took place like 60s, 70s.
No, he's not that old.
No,
He's not that
Yeah,
old.
I agree. No, it just
No, he was-
it's right in the. I honestly feel like it was probably. I mean,
80s mostly.
hold on,
78, 91, actually.
78 and 91 through 78 through 91.
Wow, really?
That makes sense.
I always thought it was a
because-
shorter
Died in
span
94.
than that.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And yeah, he was a cannibalistic serial killer. A lot of jokes were made. That's one thing. After seeing this trailer, how dark and scary, and then you feel for the victims. I'm like, I feel bad for taking part in some of those jokes because it's like this is like heavy shit that went down,
So
and
the
you just don't
first-
think that much.
No, in the first episode, they really just jump right into it.
Yeah,
Like right into it, and then it kind of tells the backstory from there.
I see.
So
yeah,
the first episode, without giving really any details, is just him getting caught.
Okay, and it's like a flashback
that scenario that got caught, and then everything that happens after that is kind of flashbacks that led up to.
Does it interplay into like current day, like he's getting interviewed, and then it goes back, sort of?
Yes,
or,
kind of. They're at the station. So,
Yeah. Okay.
he's been
Sure.
picked
Yep.
up for, at this point, an initial crime.
Right.
And they realize that he's
Right.
done all these things. So, I don't know that it's. Bill, maybe you can. I don't know that it's as graphic as some people think it is, and maybe it's because I'm desensitized to it at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people are saying it's very disturbing. Can't even watch it. Like it's just sickening. But
See, I kind of wonder that myself because I listen to like a lot of true crime podcasts
too.
and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And the thing that I noticed the most about this is that I've actually listened to like some of the interrogation tapes from
wow.
Jeffrey
Yeah.
Dahmer, and the cadence and like just that slow, like,
yeah,
I don't know, kind of like sounding a little bit mentally slow.
yeah, just like a
That
disconnect.
Evan Peters does in this. Like he did his research for this. I mean, he sounds dead
Yeah.
on. He looks.
He's a
dead
great
on.
actor. Yeah,
And I mean, I've watched him ever since season 1 of American Horror Story.
right. Who
And
Ryan
just-
Murphy? Right, he's the one that's produced this too.
He's one of the
Did
producers on this
Ratchet?
as
Yep,
well.
yep.
And I mean, I don't graphic wise, I don't think there's a whole lot.
Is it more in your head?
I think so.
Okay,
It's-
which can even be worse.
A lot of a lot being led to your imagination, like what's he gonna do, kind of thing.
yeah.
It is disturbing.
Yeah.
Graphic wise, I think the most graphic thing in the first episode is a decapitated head. But
Which
also
you've
that's
seen before if you watch enough horror and enough true crime.
Yeah.
So.
well, they do
Yikes.
show like what they find when they raid his place
Yes.
in the first
Oh
episode.
yeah.
So that part, yeah, it's very disturbing. But if you've seen roughly any horror in the last 10 years, I don't think it's pushing the
No.
envelope by any means.
A lot of us, I think, can stomach that more than we could before.
Yeah.
It's the fact that, like, instead of like a Michael Myers,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, okay, it's based in fiction.
Yeah.
Like this actually happened to people,
Right.
and it's pretty.
And
They're
there's still
staying
people
pretty
out there like
close
him.
to
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they're staying pretty close to how
Right.
he
Right.
actually, pursued his
Of
victims.
course. Yep.
So it's that part of it's disturbing. Is that
Yeah.
it's like, wow, this actually happened to people. Holy shit.
And a really good point to be made that though he is, and maybe this is the scarier part, maybe for me, is that he, even though he's slow to speak, for the most part, he doesn't really show any weird characteristics
Oh, no.
that would make him look like if you went with him, you were gonna die.
Right.
And I think maybe that's the scary.
There's a comfort there. Like, oh yeah, I can
kinda-
trust this
He
guy.
does
Yeah.
kind of appear as normal,
Yeah.
and then he switches from that to I'm gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
do things to
Right.
you. That's the scary part
Yeah.
for sure.
It's like, oh shit.
It's kind of like that very subtle, like, charisma,
Yeah.
kind of like just draws you in and then,
Yep.
close the trap on him as soon as it's too late, kind of thing.
Yep.
I've noticed they've given him contacts, or maybe it's just something they've done in post, but they dilate his eye, or not. I'm sorry, dilate. Yeah, that's when the pupil gets very small, right? So there's scenes I've seen or images that he's got that going on. So I wonder if that's like an effect, or they actually gave him contacts. Kind of maybe that's his dark mode or something.
Well,
I don't know.
There is
Artistic, right? It's not
episode-
like it happened like that.
well, there is an episode where he has contacts in.
Oh.
That makes them look scary.
That's okay. Never mind.
and then
but
he
that's-
says he's going to take him out because he. I don't know if have you seen that episode?
Yeah, it's like,
okay, that makes sense now.
it's
yeah.
like the same contacts that like Emperor Palpatine had in
There you go.
Oh
Yep.
shit!
and
Return
Return of the Jedi.
Jesus.
Like there's a lot of like references to movies and stuff. in
Oh,
it
so he was
because
a movie snob? Or
Well,
fan?
yeah, he had like a. I don't know.
It's-
That's getting into it.
Sure,
a little
sure,
bit too
sure.
much,
Of
but-
course.
That's too many details.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
you haven't seen it.
But you
but,
guys highly
uh,
recommend it, I take it.
I definitely
Yeah.
do. If nothing else, because of Owen Peters.
Yeah.
Just tremendous actor, like a chameleon. I mean, he
Right.
can pretty much jump into any role and take it. So
You wouldn't even know it was him.
Wow.
you really wouldn't.
Just
and it's
disappears
so
into it. Yeah.
it's so weird. Like if you watch this and then you go and watch like Days of Future Past or something like that,
Yeah.
where he's like,
Yeah.
the
Goofy running fast
yeah,
and-
goofy Quicksilver guy.
Yeah.
You always wonder. I haven't looked up any of his interviews since this, but you always wonder like what type of effect that plays on someone's mind when you have to get into a character like that. He definitely. I mean, straight down to his movements. God, I mean, just everything.
Yeah.
He is, Jeffrey.
He
And
is.
You just wonder. And I haven't seen any of his post interviews. Like,
Right.
are
Yeah.
you okay?
Oh man, I would.
I'm just kidding.
Detox.
Imagine they had air fryers back then when Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh my god.
The things you think about.
I don't know. I just-
It's a quick snack. 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
Ding.
he could like pickle the liver.
The snack that smiles back.
What?
That's so bad. Okay, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist that.
I will definitely check that out. Hopefully my wife can stomach it so we can watch it together. But yeah, that's great. It's great to hear. Like it's pretty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do we know how many episodes so far? Have you dropped? They've dropped all of them, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which is why we love Netflix because
Yes.
unless you're Stranger
Oh
Things.
yeah.
It has a total of 10 episodes.
Okay. Sure.
I think each one's about a little over an hour,
Yeah.
or right around an hour.
Nice.
The longest one being an hour and 3 minutes, which is the 4th episode.
Nice. Very nice. Moving into games, Bill. Take
Yeah.
it away.
So, GTA 6.
Yeah.
Very, very hotly anticipated game, of course.
It's been like a decade in the making, kind of, hasn't it?
Just
I mean,
about,
it's-
yeah. And I mean,
Yeah.
Rockstar
5
is
still
pretty
and
hot.
it's still not close to
Right.
release.
Yeah,
Right.
I think last I heard 2025 release. So that's
A lot of pressure to succeed that last game.
well, yeah. I mean, GTA 5, even just from the online aspect of it, has made so much money.
Right.
Like just
It's got doesn't have the title of most successful game in history, or is
not
that
quite. I
okay.
think they're just below. It was like Minecraft or Fortnite, something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
Like,
really?
they're
Okay.
like in the top 3
Yeah.
at least.
Right.
So there was a leak, September 18th, I want to say, about 90 videos, screenshots, things like that, were leaked of the alpha phase
Yeah.
of GTA 6. And so Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive, they are supremely anal about they're very secretive about their IPs.
Yeah.
So they even got the FBI involved
Oh.
to track this guy down who did this.
Wow.
A 17-year-old teenager from the UK
Oh shit.
was arrested in connection with this, not charged with anything yet. So,
Yeah.
but they're thinking like he's at least involved with it. They don't know yet if it was just him or like a group of people,
Yeah.
but I think he was also involved in like the hack on Uber. I guess Uber had like a hack on it or something like that.
Oh
too.
wow. Okay. Oh yeah. I think I've heard about that.
But like, of course, like people do when it leaks, it blows up on Twitter and everyone's like,
Yep.
God, this game looks like shit. It's in very extreme alpha right now.
Right.
So obviously, don't judge a book by its cover kind of
Yeah.
thing. But
Right.
It's
And-
not even polished at all.
no. And they're
An uncut film.
they
It's
haven't
just-
even
yeah.
finished I believe they're still working on just the source code for GTA 6 right
Wow.
now. Which is, if they're going to top GTA 5, it's going to be
Crazy.
Right.
massive.
Right.
So, and I think I don't know 100% if this is accurate, but I think the way like this guy was caught was he had his main account, like his personal account, and then his alternate account on Twitter, which was like Big Bad Hacker. And he had this thread going, and he went to go reply to a comment on it, and he forgot that he was logged in on his personal account.
Whoops.
And made a comment with like the same hashtags and signature and all that, and I guess that's kind of how he got caught.
Oopsie.
So, yeah.
A big bad after all.
No, smart enough to hack and dumb enough to.
Well, see, when this whole thing was going on, I thought for sure it's got to be like a disgruntled employee
Yeah.
or something like that.
Right.
It's like 17-year-old kid from the UK, like,
Oh, you're probably
Higher
getting
than-
searched in and out of that building. I mean, just
Oh, yeah.
high security.
yeah, I don't I don't doubt it
Yeah.
at
I
all.
used to
But
think that, being in game programming would be fun, but no, I bet it's like super freaking high stress.
I'm sure it is. I mean, there's lots of very high pressure industry.
Yeah. For
yeah,
sure.
I mean, it's not.
You know who does have fun? The people who get to play in beta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love signing up for beta testing. That's awesome.
It doesn't pay though, right?
No,
It's
God.
just you just have fun with it.
They
Your
pick like a
input
select
and all.
people.
Yeah.
They send it out, and it's like
You don't get a credit or anything
Like a
on the
timed-
game when it's all done either, do you?
No.
Nothing.
no.
Just the
I was
perks
a-
of
I was a
playing it,
Destiny
right?
beta player, and for the whole time through it. And
Wow.
it was awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then you get a copy, and then you get to keep that after you're done, or how's that work?
It just expires.
Just expires. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's like
I think-
a download or something. Okay,
I want to
gotcha.
say the way that the beta test thing for Resident Evil 2, it was like a 40. Not even that. I think it was like a 30-minute thing. Like as soon as you hit start,
Yep.
there's like this internal timer
Oh, sure.
that
Yep.
started at like 30 minutes.
Yep.
And you could. It was the regular game
Right.
so far that they had developed, but you only got 30 minutes of gameplay.
Right. Like renting a film. You got it for
Yeah.
this long, and that's it. Yeah. So go ahead and test it. Yeah.
But yeah, stuff like that's fun. And I mean, honestly, of course, if end of 2025 release date,
Yeah.
it's not anywhere near being
No
done,
way.
but
No.
yeah.
With these images, did you guys see any of this stuff?
Yeah,
I
saw
didn't.
them.
Okay. And it's just rough? Or
It's rough. I mean,
Yeah.
but it should be rough. It's you
Yeah.
know, 3 years from release.
Right.
It's like
Right.
extreme alpha from what I understood. I didn't see any of them, but
Right.
what I understand, one of the great things about it is people that run like the Grand Theft Auto forums were actually helping Rockstar make sure that these images and stuff are like scrubbed from the internet.
Oh, great.
For good.
Great.
Like
Yep.
not,
Yep.
just being dicks and sharing it to everybody.
Yep. Right. I mean,
so
there's
I
just
think
so
that's
much
good.
pressure, and that game. I mean, 5 is still popular, and I think it's still same cost as it was when it came out almost, and so
Play it.
yeah,
multiple
it's
times a week.
fun.
I do too.
Yeah,
I've
I
played
had
it
fun
almost
just driving around. You know,
I've played it almost every night this week, and I know it's not like
yeah,
cross-platform or anything, but at least on PlayStation, I always get into a full lobby.
Oh yeah.
Like, no matter what time of day it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah. I've been wanting to play online, and I'm like, crap, I can't play with like anyone I know really. I mean, yeah,
There's
you
a
have.
million things to do still.
Oh, there
There
is.
is.
Yeah, I played for like maybe I don't know a few hours once, and I had a blast. There's
Couple
so much
weeks ago,
more accessories
I
you
logged
can get.
on to
Yeah,
a public lobby
Yeah.
with the whole goal to walk from downtown to the casino without getting killed.
How many times did you?
3.
Oh, okay, that's
And I didn't die until I was within eye shot of the casino.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, I walked the longest way
wow.
without anyone bothering
No
me.
running,
People would drive
just
by.
walking,
Right, just walking.
Yeah,
No running, just
Yeah.
walking.
yeah.
And I'd have guys come up to me. One pulled his car over and walked with me for like 2 blocks, and then he just took off. It was hilarious.
Tell them about the flashlight thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, so I will,
Yeah.
just trolling is all I do. But I'm sitting there looking at by one of the Los Santos custom shops. On the wall, there's like a grate, and I stood there with my character with a flashlight just pointed into the grate, like I was looking at something. And someone pulled his flashlight out and looked in there too. It was just awesome. So, just messing with people.
Oh, God.
Do you have a
I
mic?
never grieve people and kill
Right.
I just go in there and I'm just trying to be funny.
Do you have a mic though? Do you talk to your
You
character?
can, I
Yeah,
just don't.
you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
One time I accidentally stole a real person's car because I didn't know they were real, and that did not end well.
See,
No.
I like that because I have the remote bombs on all my cars. So when someone steals my car, I just pull out my phone, beep, and they die.
oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I did that on one guy that went down by the airport, that huge ramp.
Yeah.
I love
So,
that. That's my go-to all the
I
time.
literally, I set my sports car in that parking lot and like left it so people could get into it and do whatever they wanted. And I waited till the guy was like at the peak of the jump. I'm like, oh, this looks great. Blow it up.
That's the way to do it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But I
Big-
did a
big fireball.
I actually recorded it. I didn't like talk over it or anything, and I might make it into a video. At some
Dude,
point.
yes, please.
Not for that.
oh, but still.
I did a social experiment.
Yeah.
So went to a full lobby with a oppressor, the little flying
Oh, yeah.
rocket bike thing, and I was like, let me see how long it takes me to get shot or blown up or whatever. It took me like not even 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Logging in, and then I was like, okay, then let me get into my Prius. And I'm driving around in that 25 minutes. Nobody fucked with me at all.
Wow. Oh man.
Yeah.
So
I'll have
fun.
to post that up sometime.
Yeah.
But
Oh man. I know it's the beauty of that game. It's still, and to design a sequel to it,
Yeah.
and then it's got to stand the test of time too. I mean,
Yeah, because they're not going to make another one quickly.
no, they'll just do
No.
expansions. I think that's what helps the game stay fresh, right?
Yeah, they just had an
Expansions.
update recently on
Yeah.
it. You know, so
Right. Yeah.
and this one will take place in a revamped Vice City.
Oh wow. Present day then I take it, or
probably
Yeah, like
the
present
way it
day Vice
looks,
City.
yeah.
Now it's in.
It's in Los Santos.
I would
San Andreas,
so
like
much
red.
prefer Vice
yeah.
City because I loved that.
Yeah,
But it won't have the '80s appeal though, right? That's
It's
You know
better.
what?
Right.
That's kind of the thing, though. Is
Miami
that, like,
Vice. That also yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Is like GTA Vice City was like playing an episode of Miami
Yes.
Vice.
Yep.
Or like
Totally.
playing through Scarface.
Yep.
Or something
Right,
like that. I mean, it was
right.
very 80s.
Yes.
So it'll be
Suits,
kind of
everything.
interesting to see what they do
It'd
with
be
it.
amazing. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. What else do we have for games?
So finally, after almost a decade, Dead Island 2 is coming out. So I loved Dead Island 1. Came out in like 2011.
Wow.
Zombies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that.
Okay.
Hey, man, that's right.
Yeah, it's like a first-person shooter kind of thing.
It was just fun, mindless,
Yeah.
killing. And
Oh yeah, it's not like, I mean, you can do it online with other people and stuff
Yeah,
too, but
sure.
it's literally just like open world sandbox. You can just
Yeah.
go around killing zombies and stuff.
Nice.
So they forever ago did a trailer for Dead Island 2, and that it went into development hell and pretty much just sat there. And now we're getting, I think. It's still in development. I haven't quite seen like a release date yet. I think it's like February 2023, something like that.
Wow.
So that's going to be really cool. I
That
think.
took forever.
Yeah.
Was it like a fan's petition to get it?
Well,
Or-
it's the same team that's been working on it. Techland and Deep Silver, I think it is.
Okay.
So
They're just
they,
trying to perfect it and just get it right. Basically.
well, yeah, and they, they can never really get the go ahead from. Okay. They can never really get the go ahead from the studios or anything like
Right.
that to like say go ahead and make this
Right.
make this game.
Right. It just took a while. Yep. Different regimes come in and say we're not going to do that game.
So
or-
like they
yeah.
they went on to work on like Dying Light, which is another zombie shoot 'em up type game. But
Right.
yeah, this is gonna be really good. I think.
Nice.
I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be set in Los Angeles, so it's not really on like a desert island kind of thing.
Oh wow. So it's very different.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like
Oh, cool.
in the yeah,
yeah.
be like in the
Landmarks.
city, and
Yeah.
it'll be kind of cool to see. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know if it takes place years later or is it just a follow up right away? Or
I haven't really heard much about the story. I'm sure
Right.
like from just the trailer they've shown,
Right.
it looks like new characters and
Sure.
maybe like you kind of have your own little base you have to take care of, and
Right.
supposedly you're supposed to at least for some people, I guess they can use their Alexa to taunt zombies.
Sweet.
Yeah, so
kinda
like
cool.
maybe there'll be like that voice chat thing integrated in it where you can like tell them to go fuck themselves or something. I don't know. Still very, very early stage, so
Sure.
we'll see.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Megan's outraged.
I'm not outraged.
I know. It just sounds good. It's
does.
it's catchy.
Well, I think that.
Karen alert. No, I'm kidding.
Will you put like a little Karen hair over me?
Sure, I can try.
A little.
So, Sims right now they're with Sims has Sims 4, and they have decided come October 18th that they are going to release just the base game, so not the expansion packs, for free on all platforms. So PC, PlayStation, Xbox, you can get the base game for free. And then, of course, you have to pay whatever price it is for the expansion pack. And so that starts October 18th. Based off of what I read, and for me personally, that does kind of suck for all of us who have been in the game for years now, and those of us who went and had to pay full price for the Sims 4 base game, which we know is not cheap. I mean, they range anywhere from, I think at the time it was $40. I think it might be $49.99 now. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But yeah, so a lot of people in the community are calling for like a free expansion pack for those of us who
Right.
Already have paid for the base game. I'm not sure. I think there's more news to come. I think they're slowly saying things. I mean, they have given us a lot of free options in the past, but anything that comes out that's free is small. It's not
Right.
a whole game. And the base game does have a lot of, it has a lot to it. So
Sure.
Got depth to that,
yeah, I
Right.
think it's great for the people who really want to, and I don't know what the intent is. Maybe the intent is to reach more people, right? But they've got millions of players who play that a day already. So
Sure.
Is there another Sims game around the corner? Is that why they're doing this? Maybe to kind of regenerate some interest and.
there's talk, but from what I hear from the forums that I read, people are not ready for Sims 5. They would like to see them continue to expand Sims.
Yeah,
4.
I just was wondering because sometimes they'll do that free thing and
Yeah.
as kind of a precursor to another game.
Right. Right.
I
Yeah.
would kind of think if you're going to do a new Sims game, you'd like integrate the PS5's or not just PS5, but like the VR or something like that, because it seems to kind of be where everyone's going now. But
True.
I
Yeah.
would totally
They,
play Sims VR.
it kind of reminds me, and it's EA, which they price gouge you on everything.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of when Rocket League went free to play. I used to love playing that game. Of course, Epic Games took it over, same company that does Fortnite, and they were like, money, money, money.
Right.
So I would hope that, I got it through a PS Plus subscription, so I didn't have to pay $50 for it or anything, but I would hope that they would do something like some sort of grandfathered incentive for people that have been playing it for years or who spent full price on the game to just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You've got, expansion packs that are expensive. Then you got the stuff packs. Okay, and those are different.
Yeah,
Those are relatively cheap. And then now they've just released another series of packages. I can't remember what they're called, but they're like clothing, items. Or,
my gosh.
So they're a little bit different from the stuff packs, which is a little bit more.
Right. Right.
But stuff packs are $9.99 a piece if they're not on sale. So
Wow. Wow. Yeah. Hopefully they do something nice as appreciation gift. Like, here you go.
Yeah, it's
Thanks for your money.
I'm
Everyone else
not-
gets it free. Yeah.
It would be nice if
5 coming,
those
yeah.
bigger companies like that had that mentality, but it's EA.
Right.
And it's not like they wouldn't know, but in order to play, at least for me, you have to log into your EA account to get on and play. And everything's stored there virtually. So it's not like they wouldn't know who doesn't already have the game because it's all linked to accounts.
Right.
Yeah,
Unless you're really old school and you're still playing, CD, which in that case, they have a code, get on, and do it online.
that's how it is. Like when I play Battlefront or Sims stuff like that, I have to log into EA to do it.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, hopefully they work something out to please everyone who's been a part of the game for a long time.
Yeah, that community's
It would be
huge.
nice.
It's been going
Right.
on since, I started playing that game way back in freaking, maybe it was middle school, maybe high school, I don't know. So, it's been around a long time.
Yeah,
Shut up.
I was, knowing EA and how bad they are as far as their price models and everything, I was really hoping for Star Wars Fallen Order to have additional content and things. I'm like, this game is so good, I'll buy crap all day for it. And they never,
now they're working on Fallen Order 2.
right, which I'm excited for.
Sure. Sure.
But yeah, they didn't really price gouge on that game, which, fine.
Yeah.
Well,
But I was kind of wanting them to. 'cause
You're
they're
right.
so
Yeah.
great.
Right.
yeah,
That's
and
one I would have jumped on.
it's surprising that they're
You would think
maybe
that'd
they
be
think of it as like an incentive, like they're like giving Sims 4 away for free is a good thing, but it sucks for the legacy players of it or whatever.
Right.
But I don't
There's
know.
a lot of people that play that.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, maybe their thing is like they can, people leave and not come back, from this. They'll still have plenty of people wanting to play the game. If people are like, I'm done. I've spent all this money. not fair. Yeah.
All as stuff comes out, I'll read more on it.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Come up to date.
Yeah.
I just know the initial release of it.
Yeah.
People were like, in the comments are like,
What the hell?
what? We pay all this money, and like I said, the
Yeah.
expansion packs are expensive too. I mean, it's crazy. I think somebody had said, well, they discount stuff all the time, and they do discount stuff, yes, but I mean, you're still
Paying for it.
You're still paying. So let's say they discount it and it's $29.99.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Well, yeah. That sucks. It's like a win-win, I guess, for the company.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
we get more people like attracted to the game when you lose people. So yeah, fortunately,
they'll never.
no, it's
they'll
all about
never
money
lose
and stuff.
people. There are some
No, yeah, they
diehard
probably know
Sims
what they
players.
have. So
Yeah.
strategy, but checkouts recommendations, and then we are out. So who would like to go first? Anything?
You.
Do I have anything?
Yeah.
What's that?
For checkouts and recommendations.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think one thing you want to watch is something that you like on whatever streaming service you may or may not have.
Right,
Right.
that one. Yeah.
On the TV.
Yes.
No, so I'm, I guess, just kind of running down what I'm watching right now. I mean, we're about halfway through Cobra Kai, the last season.
Oh, my
just
God.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So it just gets better every episode.
Yes.
It's one of those shows.
I still gotta get on that. I know once I do, I'm gonna just binge it like crazy.
Game of Thrones, I'm only 3 in.
For the House of Dragon, right? Yep.
And that is pretty awesome.
Yep.
That also is getting a little bit better every episode too.
Great.
But I mean, Game of Thrones does that, right?
Sure.
I mean, it's a lot of world building.
Yes.
And then it starts ramping.
It's like hundreds of years before the first show.
It's a big time prequel.
Yes.
To Game of Thrones.
Right.
So it's pretty slick. I like it. And I don't know what the hell. I mean, it's just I've kind of been very secluded.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot out there.
And I've been doing a lot of real world activities. And
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's not as fun.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Going out of town for the weekend, just
Right.
That stuff's just the
You've
worst.
been living life.
I've been living what's
Yeah.
that all about?
Yeah.
I wanted to be done with that like 10 years ago.
A good,
Yeah,
break
Good.
maybe. Yeah.
Oh.
Makes me appreciate the
The fiction of the
Stuff
world.
I can get,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I recently watched Father Stew. That has Mark Wahlberg in it. Wow, Mark Wahlberg. I don't know
Wahlberg.
what I just.
I don't
You said
know.
Wahlberg.
No, I don't think so.
I thought you did. Yeah.
I know you did too, but
Playback. It's pretty good. I like anything that Mark is in. Mark, I think, is just a very. He's a. He's
Hard worker.
Yeah, he's an
Yep.
amazing worker.
Dirk Diggler.
He's just a great actor. But it's a biographical film, and so, I mean, even though he is good in it and it's enjoyable, it's also one of those films that you can play, and I hate to say this because it's based off a real person, you could play it in the background while you do other things and not miss a whole lot. So, yeah.
Kind of paint by number.
Kind of.
Sort of.
Yeah.
But there's not really a lot of interest
It's
there, kind of.
basically- Yeah, it's about a real person.
Plays the hits. Yeah.
Who, wasn't really doing a whole lot with his life. He was a fighter, and then he thought he was going to get into music and acting, and then he ended up meeting this girl who was Catholic, and so he got into the church, and it just was super profound for him, so he wanted to devote himself as a Catholic priest. Then he ends up getting a condition which I cannot remember the name of, and even if I knew it, probably couldn't say it, but it messes with your muscles, and so he starts to lose function. And without spoilers, basically
Spoilers.
he gets kicked out of the priesthood. Not kicked out, but they basically say we can't continue to sponsor you.
Yeah.
But at the very end, he is ordained as a priest.
great.
So,
cool.
yeah, and he did not die in the movie, but he did eventually
Yeah.
die in real life, obviously, because his condition.
Is that Parkinson's maybe or something
No,
like that?
Muscular dystrophy.
It's something similar to
Oh,
that,
okay. Yep.
where it just your function eventually
Yep.
goes.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Right.
yeah. But Mark plays,
It's a passion project for him, I believe.
yeah, and it's not terrible, like I
Right.
said. But sometimes biographical films, unless it's like somebody that you like, it's really heart-wrenching, I guess.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have a hard time fitting into that
Right,
mold,
yeah.
because you are trying to,
Yep.
you know, put yourself into those shoes. And so this is one of those films where it's hard for you to step in, but like I said, it's still enjoyable to watch.
Which is why I think most films are based on a true story. They insert those fictional elements
Yeah.
because without those, because I do that all the time. I'll see a movie it's based on a real story, and you read the real story, and it's like, well, this character is actually a culmination of
Yeah.
3 people,
Right.
and this and that and that, and it's like, oh, okay, so it wasn't exactly like that, but
Yeah.
I get it. You know, otherwise it could be not as interesting.
Oh, I also forgot. I don't
Wider
know
audience.
why
Yeah.
I'm just saying Mel Gibson is in it.
Yes.
And he is great in it. He's a hard ass, and he has a lot of great one-liners. But,
Yeah.
yeah, no, he...
Is he his father?
Yes, he
Yes.
plays
Okay.
his father.
I remember the trailer a little bit. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy to see more projects, you know, as long as
Yeah.
he doesn't drink
Who doesn't drink Mel?
Mel
in real life.
It's kind of funny because his character is drunk in this.
Oh,
film.
okay.
Yeah, so
Wow.
it's actually super... I didn't know that.
Well, at least, I mean, he
See, he fit right
That's
in.
all
No
it took
wonder
to
he
get him to
was
sign on.
Yeah, no wonder.
He's a drunk. I'm there. I don't care. Yep. I'll do it for free.
All right.
I got stuff to say. No, Mel. No. Down.
I should say he's like super drunk. They don't play super hard on it, but they
Right.
do indicate that he has a drinking problem.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yep. Cool. Yeah. Well,
so funny.
where did you see that on? What platform?
Oh, so sorry. That is
That's all right.
that's Netflix.
Okay. Oh, it's on Netflix. Okay. Great.
Yes.
Oh,
Mark
cool.
puts a lot of stuff out on Netflix.
I think he has a
really,
deal with him. I know he has a deal
Well, you
with
know
him
what?
of some sort.
He does a
Like the
great
Spencer
job.
movie and all that. You know,
Yes. And he just did that Kevin Hart one. I
Other
heard that.
guys is on there.
I heard that was pretty good. The Kevin Hart one he just did.
I saw that one.
yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. Okay. So
It's all right.
it's a Netflix film.
It's a comedy, you know, but
Yeah.
like what he just said, you
Yeah.
know, when I want to put Mark up with something, I refer to the other guys, and it's really hard for him to top that comedic
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
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 I just watched that last night.
The other guys, oh god, it's so funny. The Wood Gun, Michael Keaton. That was kind of Michael Keaton's return.
Best.
Yeah. We showed the kids Mr.
Got a
Mom.
rapist in Highland Park. Oh, sorry, that's my other
Not
joke.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Bed Bath &
There we go.
Mr. Mom we watched last weekend and they liked it, and John Hughes wrote Mr. Mom. Go
Yeah.
figure. And then because Multiplicity came out on YouTube to watch,
Yeah.
and I was like, I want to show the kids that. Man, that movie was so good.
Oh, yeah.
I love that movie.
I like pizza.
Like pizza.
I like it. Shaving his tongue.
A copy of a copy. Oh, that's such a good movie. Oh, yeah. I'm so happy for his success. I mean, he's had Spotlight. Birdman, I think was
Yeah.
what. Yeah. So
The best actor of all.
he's great. Yeah,
good.
he's great. And I'm looking forward to the Flash whenever the hell that comes out. We see him as Batman again. Yeah.
He recently won an Emmy for.
Oh right, I want to see that one too. Yep. Yep.
She's very good in that.
Yes. Yep. That's about the insurance, right, or something like that.
The opioid.
Opioid. It's all right. Opioid. Yeah.
Had a
No,
few
I get it. No,
this morning.
it's all right. I get it. No, that's right. But there's also another Netflix film. It's on Netflix. It's about 9/11, trying to insure the victims. I forgot what it was called, but he was in that too. I kind of got those two
The
mixed
Founder
up.
was a great
Oh,
one.
that was
Founder
really
was a good. Yeah,
wow.
it was really good.
Holy shit, that guy was a dick.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fictionalized a little
Right.
bit, but still, yeah.
but his performance, man.
Poor brothers, man. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Founder, go check that out. Bill, what do you got to recommend? Or not? Or you just checked out?
Unfortunately, real life is
Yeah, I
kind
get
of
it.
gotten in the way of a
I get
lot
it.
of
Cobra
stuff.
Kai, we got that from.
I did watch the entire season 5 of Cobra Kai in one day.
Oh man, awesome.
I could not stop watching it. It was so good. Probably the best, one of the best seasons at least.
That's what everyone's saying. I can't wait to get through it.
I like every season, but I know for some it's kind of gone off.
I think just the amount of callbacks and nostalgia and stuff
Yeah.
that are in this one, plus like bringing in the plus all the stuff they're doing with the newer characters like the kids and stuff like that. It's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Dahmer, I can't recommend that enough. I'm 3 episodes in, like we said earlier.
right. Yeah, I want to check
that's
that
about
out.
it.
Check both those
I'd
out.
love to be able to be one of those Marvel stands that sits here and is like, She-Hulk's so good, give it a chance, guys. But
Has anyone seen She-Hulk here?
I have.
Yes,
You
and
loved it?
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, I read the comics.
yeah,
I mean,
it breaks the fourth
if you-
wall, right?
exact same-
It's supposed
If
to be
you've
goofy.
if you've read the comics, then yeah, it's
I think that's how it should get a pass, because it's like, this isn't Shakespeare or whatever.
Well, I
and-
mean, a lot of those people criticizing it, I'm not saying everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, no show's perfect. But
Right.
a lot of people criticizing it, I mean, have clearly not read the
no,
comic.
they think
No.
she's just like
You
the
know.
Hulk, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I mean, and so
and
I take it for what it's supposed to be,
Yep.
and it's not supposed to be,
Right.
your
Yep.
standard
Right.
deal.
Right.
it's not a villain of the week
Right.
type of show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's its own thing. It's,
I find it hilarious, and I like the digs at the trolls that they do in the show.
Yeah.
now and then.
Right.
Yeah.
She's
Like
a great
having Wong
actress
was, like,
too.
Twitter armor for a few days or something.
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
that. Yeah, that was a great line.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought I like it so far, and it brought back other characters and made a funny nod to the Incredible Hulk
Yeah.
film. I was a different guy then, and
Uh-huh,
literally.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I recommend that. I'm still watching it. Yeah, it's just it's kind of mindless, but it's fun. I never read the comics,
Yeah. Comics are
but
hilarious.
yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, and my kids actually like it. So that's also a plus. I can watch something with them, and that oof.
I'm
crap.
sure that the same people that are criticizing this show,
Yeah.
once we finally get a Deadpool 3, are going to be like, oh, they did this already in She-Hulk. Why does everybody
Yeah,
have to break the fourth
exactly.
wall? Like, you guys don't know shit about
More
Marvel,
bitches
so
are
just-
born every day.
A bunch of incels in the basement. That's really all.
Yeah. Stick to Kiwi Farms.
Blade and
leave
Runner.
Twitter alone.
Yeah, Blade and Runner.
Escape mom's basement.
Snipes and Miller.
I bet that would be a
Summer
hilarious-
2026.
I actually want to write it.
Yeah, well,
Hey, we can do a trailer. Let's do a trailer. I like it. I'm serious, a fake
I feel
movie
like
trailer.
That is such an insult
In a
to
world.
true Blade fans, Blade Runner fans.
Blade Runner.
Blade, sorry. Excuse me, that's my character.
Yeah.
Blade Runner fans. We're
Yeah,
on a first name
patent that.
basis, so I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
clearly.
call it Blade.
Patting that.
Mr. Runner.
I love that. I saw the new Quantum Leap. So it's on Peacock. Quantum Leap. They rebooted it. Well, it's a
Yeah.
Oh, is
sequel
it out
series.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to Peacock. I have it for free. I didn't pay into it, so you get to watch it. I don't even think it made it to like actual network
seen
television.
Quantum Leap,
But
Huh.
No.
oh man, you got to see that. It's very good.
It's like an old show where a guy, Scott Bakula was the first one in the
Yep.
in the old
Sam
show.
Beckett, Doctor Sam Beckett.
And you basically he can go through time and has little
He leaps
features,
into
basically,
people
yeah.
and like
Leaps
he
into
sees.
people, yeah.
Yep.
He leaps into people?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Like
Yeah,
if
so,
Blade leapt into Runner. Who knows what would happen?
Yeah.
Well,
Just
there's-
look at the hijinks.
Right.
That's another movie. Come on now.
Right.
Yeah.
In my head, he's still in that closet.
I'm sure he is.
No, but the original Quantum Leap is really good. It's really cool. He leaps into people and he helps put right when one's wrong or something like that. Yeah. Dean Stockwell played a hologram. Dude, you gotta watch this.
That's pretty good.
It was in the
That is
90s
good.
too. Come on. I mean, early 90s it ended, but yeah. We'll send you a watch
Like
list.
5 when it was over.
Probably.
But it's been in syndication ever since.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think
Great.
you can probably get the entire series of it at Walmart for like $20.
Yeah. There you go, Megan.
And it's good.
That's your
it's
assignment.
It's
Job
worth it.
as casters here is to educate me on the importance of this film.
That's gonna be an
I mean, of this
episode. You
series.
discover Quantum Leap. That's it. Yes. But yeah,
Is it so is it set in the same universe, or is this like a totally new like reboot kind of thing? Or
it's sequelized, but it's more modern, futuristic. It's more our future versus the what they thought the future was back then, which I kind of wish they would have tried to stick
like
with.
do they mention Al or Sam in it at all?
Yes, they do.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Ernie Hudson's in it. Yeah, just the rest are kind of unknowns to me, but I like it so far. It's not fantastic. I mean, it's hard to beat that original show. It went so many places. So this has got to, this is
Probably get better over time too.
I think
Oh,
so.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just find their legs and stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, I think it's definitely worth checking out and staying with a few episodes, see if you like it or not. But yeah,
I'll check
go
it out.
watch the original too. That's also great. But yeah, Scott Bakula is not part of it, but he wishes him well. He was doing another show at the time, which is now canceled. So maybe
Oh, that sucks.
maybe he'll come back. I don't know, but yeah, it's a great show, very great show, and I also watched Andor, the first 2 episodes on Disney Plus.
That's on the list.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cassian Andor from Rogue One, probably the most successful film out of the sequel trilogy, I would say. Yeah, very good show.
It's critically acclaimed.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. It's up there. Like it's really good. And they released the first 3 episodes, which premiered Wednesday, I think. Yeah, last Wednesday. So
I'm gonna say if it's anything like Rogue One, I'm sure
it's very good. Yeah, it's 5 years before, so
Pretty
it's
dark,
kind of
from what I understand.
yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah. Basically goes to a brothel in the first episode. Spoilers,
Oh.
but I mean, it goes
Disney
places.
Plus.
Right. I'm just saying, it's not like Luke going, I gotta go get some converters.
Yeah.
Like this
They're
is
really
other shit.
exciting.
Yeah.
They are
Tashi Station.
I mean, he's looking for somebody, so it's not like not like that.
I
but
bet he is. That's
yeah.
why people go
That's why
under
they go into the
looking for love. And Blade and Runner are in it, so you better sue them because
Yeah.
they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Breach of contract. Damn it.
No, but it's super good. I'm excited. I'm excited to see more and
And the Orville's on Disney Plus now, so I get to
all
get
of them.
caught
All
up
the
on
Orville,
that.
yeah. Get
I
caught
can
up.
finally geek out with you guys
all
about
3
that.
seasons. Yes, yeah.
So yeah,
for sure.
the
that'll
new
be
season's
after
the
Dahmer
best.
and probably
It's very good. Yeah, they got like a bigger budget for the season 3, and
and you can tell.
yeah.
that's what I've heard.
Especially in the space stuff. It's just
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Oh, it is.
I can't
Very
recommend
good.
the Orville highly enough.
I just I wish Star Trek would kind of borrow some of that. Like, I want to see these ships better than
Yeah.
this dark shit. It's
Yeah.
like, come on. So
Killed it.
yeah, but yeah, that's all I have. So I think we're all good.
Awesome.
All right, well,
Hi.
we'll be back. I'm Josh.
I'm Bill.
I'm Megan.
I'm Deep Silver.
Blade and Runner coming soon.
Silver.
Take care.
Good God.